Hello folks, David Vose. It is May the 7th, Tuesday, 2013. Big story today. The biggest story I've ever done. And folks, hold on to your hats. This story, frightening. And I'm not joking. I plead with everyone who has just tuned in. Don't click away until you've heard what I have to say. This is of unbelievable significance. I don't know where to begin. Everybody has heard about FEMA. I think a lot of people have heard. Anybody who knows anything about this, about the conspiracies and things that have been going around, has heard about the FEMA camps, things like that. FEMA is a government agency, folks. It's run by our federal government, unless, of course, it's not, and in that case, it's something more sinister. Someone not part of our world or government may have taken it over. But nonetheless, it is a government agency. We also have heard about, and that's what I'm really here to tell you about today, is FEMA and their program and what they're doing, what they're up to. It is top secret. They're not telling people, and I have found some top secret information. Yes, folks, it's top secret. It is on a website. It is public, but when you go there, most of that information on that website is sensitive, and it requires a password, and it's locked, and you can't get into it. All right, but there is some information that one can glean from just going to the website and checking out. You know, you can click on buttons and you can't see the information, the documents, in most cases, because it is explosive, secret, hidden from the public. But you can look at the titles. You can see what they're doing. It is what they're doing is, and if you want to go to the website, you can go yourself, and I encourage you to do so. It is called
FEMA HCEP Volume 4. It has program management, exercise planning, multiple media library, images, audio, video, and references. Here is under the multimedia library, which I have open. Under videos, there's 18 videos here. I will show you one of those in a moment.
Just start clicking through some of the things. There are actor waivers. They are hired actors. They are information about hiring actors to do these drills, these exercises that are being participated in by civilians who are actors. They're paid.
Here's their actor waiver form, and it says, on behalf of the jurisdiction, we thank you for volunteering and to be a simulated casualty for our preparedness exercise. This event is scheduled for such and such a date, and they'll fill in that later, and you sign it. It says you will be participating as a mock victim. You will be directed or taken to an area where appropriate decontamination will occur. Potential including cutting of your clothing. You will be washed and reclothed. Alternative garments will be provided. Please wear a bathing suit, shorts, T-shirt, bring your change of clothes, towel. We would appreciate you wearing loose-fitting, removable shoes. It is recommended that you do not wear jewelry. Then it mentions before the event you will be given complete. I don't know why it says wed. You'll be given complete orientation to the incident site, the type of injury, the symptoms you should simulate, and what actions are expected. Please eat a meal, drink liquids, and here you sign it and date it and so forth. This is a legal form that they sign. Here is the moulage is makeup applied to the victim. Actors to add realism to the exercises may include fake blood, plastic bones, other makeup, helps the victim actor realistically portray the signs and symptoms on his or her symptomology card, although not required. Moulage is encouraged. The staff, commonly composed of volunteers from local schools, drama clubs, community theaters, mortuaries, applies the makeup to the victim actors. Moulage makeup kits, manuals can be purchased from various sources for do-it-yourself volunteer efforts. It mentions the different things that you'll need, makeup and so forth, scissors. Down here it mentions prosthetics, various injuries such as blisters, burnt skin, bones, fractures, open wounds. Amazing, folks. Very amazing. This is the website.
In these drills, they're going to simulate having your clothes blown off, ripped off. They're going to put fake blood on you, fake wounds. And then it doesn't stop there. And these actors sign waivers. And, you know, I mean, they don't, in other words, it's so serious that they have to actually, by law or by, you know, have legal documents so that they don't get sued. And I suppose they pay them, and people, you know, do it to get the money. That's why, you see, you know, when I was watching this Boston and I saw these fake prosthetics and things, and I thought, well, who would do this? Who are the people that are working for the government? When you don't know how it's going down, you're thinking, who would do this? Why? Where are these people? Well, there's some people out of work, and they're willing to do, you know, a lot of things just to make a little bit of money. One of the things they're required to do is not talk about it. So these people are coached on how to talk to the media afterwards, how to make it look real. There's all kinds of information on this website about how they are training and coaching the media and what they're supposed to say, how we're supposed to explain these drills as real. There is places in there, you can go on the website, you can go yourself, that talk about simulating biological terror, hurricanes, disasters of all kinds. This website, you know, you can go and investigate it. I don't know how long they've had this website up. There are videos, there are links to every kind of thing you can think of. But I noticed it goes back beyond 9/11. They had been simulating and hiring actors in that. It showed, I went through a bunch of videos on there that showed dust and people choking and the firefighters and what they did and how they did it and how they were supposed to say what they have, you know, say what they're supposed to say in front of the camera, how the media was supposed to react. This, again, is a government agency. Now think about this, folks. You say, well, they got to do these exercises in case something happens. They got to be prepared. But what are they going to be prepared for? How to save people? That I could understand. Okay, what was this exercise that was done on the morning of, the Boston Marathon bombing, where all those people, it's on camera, video, people have shown video after video, and of these men on the rooftops and with the hats and the emblems, and they said, it's been verified that there was exercises being played out. What I'm telling you is these exercises are controlled by FEMA, a government agency. And I'm telling you that you can go to their website and see how they conduct this exercise, what it's for and what they do. They are coaching and providing simulated wounds and injuries, and they admit it on their website. They don't just, it's not admitting because the website's not intended for the public. But it is, they have to have these waivers for the actors for legal purposes, and they have to explain, because people who they hire to do this, and people who they hire to contract this to others, have to know what to do. It's all got to be organized. So it's got to be somewhere, and of course on the internet's where it is. And you can find it at FEMA HC, Volume 4. Go through it, check it out. But what were they doing that morning? They were, conducting an exercise. What do they do when they conduct these exercises? They simulate wounds. They simulate injuries. They tell people what to say to the media. Friends, I don't mean to laugh. This is unbelievable. And if we don't, as a people, demand answers right now, every one of you. Friends, this website goes back to 9/11 and beyond. I don't know how far back. It mentions Sandy Hook. It mentions all of the different things that they've been preparing and coaching people. But in that, there's some videos in there that show how they are coaching the media to react.